Other interesting business news, you have AMC stock dropping about 19% after filing, quote, at the market, quote, sale of stock of up to $350 million of common shares. Now, this is thanks to Market Watch, and specifically they said that their stock plunged 19.6% last Thursday after they said they were going to put the market up sale $350 million in common shares, and they intend to use the proceedings from the sale to bolster liquidity to refinance, redeem, or repurchase of its existing debts and for general corporate purchases. AMC right now is locked into a battle to reduce its debt load, and CEO Adam Aron has repeatedly warned that the company faces, quote, liquidity challenges. In September, AMC announced the completion of an at-the-market equity offering, raising approximately $325.5 million. Now, the company managed to make a profit and reported positive net income for the second straight quarter. In its third quarter results released after the market opened on Wednesday, and the company ended the quarter with cash of $729.7 million. And that comes to us again courtesy of James Rogers at Market Watch. And again, it's fascinating to see some of these meme stocks that everyone was making fun of and they actually bought partially just, for spite, but partially because a lot of people were shorting the stock. That kind of helped save a lot of these companies that were on the brink of no longer being a thing, including other companies like GameStop, which is perhaps the most famous meme stock in history. Now, going to AMC stock right now, they're about a little under $8 per share. I mean, the past month, they're down 20%. Again, hindsight is always 20/20 when it comes to investing, which is why I don't give investing advice. In this case, I'm glad I didn't buy any. In the past 6 months, their stock has dropped 81.56%. And again, in the very moment this is recording, it's at $7.88 per share. Year to date, they're down 74%. In the past year, they're down 83.49%. And then the 5-year trend, they're down 85.6%. So you can see they actually peaked. Looks like their peak was, let's see here, again, when everyone was buying the meme stock, it got up to $230.68 per share, June 18th, 2021. And now it's down to $7.88 per share. And again, the whole business world around cinema is evolving. More and more people are starting to watch films at home. A lot of people don't like having to pay $15, $20, $50 for a bucket of popcorn. And it's one of those situations where they have to charge that for the concessions because that's how they really make the money. When you see all these box office numbers about, oh yeah, this movie made $700 million. Well, yeah, now it's a split. It doesn't all go to the studio. It also goes to movie theater. And movie theater, they do make a little money on the tickets, but an overwhelming majority of how they grow the business and actually, pay their employees is with the actual concessions. Truth be told, that was one of my first jobs working for someone else. Actually was a concession, cashier at a Plano-based movie theater that's very famous around the globe. Not to brag, but I was pretty good at sifting the popcorn and getting the kernels down to the bottom. Humble brag. But it'll be interesting to see how many people still are going to go invest in AMC stock when it keeps dropping more and more and more. I mean, they are starting to turn things around, starting to make a profit. But again, they're also very dependent on these studios making good movies, which, when's the last time there's a great movie that you really yearned to go see? Every once in a while, you'll have your outliers. I know the Super Mario movie made over $1 billion. That was hugely successful. The Barbie movie, which mentally vacuous aside, that movie did make over $1 billion as well. So there are some big hits, but again, Hollywood doesn't make as many of those big hits as they used to, or perhaps I'm just looking at it with rose-tinted glasses. Let me know in the comments, are there less compelling reasons to go see a movie now versus even as recently as 5 years ago? I can't help but think most Hollywood is just a copy-paste of their old intellectual properties, just putting on a new shade of lipstick, or in this case, a new dress. But let me in the comments, do you really have a compelling reason to go see a movie these days? I can't help but think the outlook for them would be not so good. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments section because I do want to make the show better and better and better. Also, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.